G'day guys, I'm Brett from Pod Active. Brendan's come all the way down to Pod HQ to check out and get fitted up for a new K8 3.0. So while he's down here, I thought I'll take this opportunity to run you through some of the technical features, improvements, upgrades on the new brace. He's going to get out and obviously do some hours on the bike, and he can give you his understanding and his feedback once he's had a chance to ride in the new brace. But the K8 3.0, everything is brand new. Literally every component is enhanced from the K8 2.0. So I'll run through the top sort of 6 features today, starting with the upper forged military grade carbon frame. So it's a lower profile, more intimate fit. So meaning it's going to sit closer to the body, provide more protection than the prior K8 2.0. The white piece here is the adaptive cuff. So our prior braces used to have a larger cuff. Now we're offering greater carbon coverage, but an adaptive cuff on the outside of the thigh, where you need it to accommodate different body shapes and leg types. But as importantly, when you're on the bike, when you're standing, sitting, moving around, you want the brace to actually work with you. You don't want a rigid shell that is going to inhibit your ability to ride and move around on the bike. So a lower profile, leaner, stronger, lighter, upper carbon military grade frame. What's really proprietary and innovative, what we're patenting for the new brace, is this lower frame. It's going to be the first ever adaptive conformable lower frame. A lot of injuries happen when you catch your foot and it pulls your leg, so it's a twisting rotational injury. The new frame, we've got 2 carbon struts or stays that run down each side of the tibia. So they provide the traditional hyperextension and flexion, and also medial lateral protection. So what's black on this frame is the exoskeleton. But across here we have a rubber bridge. What this means is, doesn't matter what shape your legs are, if you've got big calves, if you're shorter, the whole lower frame is going to be able to capture, bend around and conform to the leg. The benefit of that is we secure the leg, and we've actually done a lot of testing with some local universities, and we're able to lessen twisting rotational forces by 54%. So again, a traditional brace that had a rigid upper and a rigid lower, your leg could still twist inside of that. Now below the knee, we're able to conform to, capture, secure, and protect the lower leg and lessen the chances of knee injury, not just from impacts, but from rotational forces. The brace is also an inch shorter. So if you were someone that prior couldn't get the top strap of your boot done up because the lower brace, or the lower frame I should say, was so bulky, with an inch shorter brace, it's primarily below the hinge and below the impact protection, so it's going to integrate a lot better regardless of whatever motocross or adventure, speedway, whatever boot it is you're wearing. Connecting the upper and the lower frames, it's a stronger hinge. The hinge is quite transparent now, so you can actually see through the hinge, and we've molded a knee gripper that helps capture the knee when you put the brace on. The hinge pads snap in, so we've gone away from Velcro. When you pull your brace out of the box, the brace comes with thin hinge pads, which will fit 90% of people. However, if you need to pad it out, add a little bit more thickness to the hinge on the inside, the medial side, or on the outside of the knee, you will actually have some thicker hinge pads, and it doesn't matter what size they go on. They used to be asymmetrical, now they're symmetrical, so you can stick them on either side and it's going to help you pad out the hinge. A big improvement too, the prior model brace flexed to 118 degrees. So if you're a taller rider, your leg could obviously bend if your toes are on the foot peg, a greater range of motion than 118 degrees, and that meant the upper frame would pull into your motocross pants, it would pull away from the leg. The new brace flexes to 134 degrees. So with that greater flexion, we also had to change the impact protection and give you greater coverage. So as we move to the impact protection, we've now got our own viscoelastic polymer. It's our own proprietary CE level 2 impact protection, soft material inside the lower and the upper impact panel. So on your leg, the top panel has that viscoelastic polymer called response foam. So for handlebar strikes, it's going to take a lot of the shock, vibration, impact away from the body. And certainly when you're standing up on the bike riding along, for any piercing or impacts from the front, we're now the only brace that's exceeding the global CE impact standard of level 2. So not only a brace that's offering more ligament, soft tissue protection than we've had in the past, we've also increased the impact protection and resistance as well. As I turn the brace around, the liners are bonded. It's a medical grade Hex Grip foam that's bonded into the liner. So it's obviously a 1-to-1 with each size brace. So the benefit of this medical grade foam, no chemicals, no water, no fuels, nothing can actually penetrate it. So if you do spill some gasoline, some fuel, some oil, it's not going to break down and impact and affect the padding at all, nor does it absorb perspiration. So there's no odor with any of the Hex Grip liners. And from a strap perspective, thinner strap 1, thinner strap 2, so they'll actually help anchor the brace in place. And we've gone away from the aggressive Velcro, so it's a nice, soft, comfortable strapping system at the back of the leg. The strap clips too, straps 3 and straps 4 at the top and bottom of the brace, much easier externally. Once you've adjusted the strap length, they'll strap in place and obviously secure the brace. It's really the white straps 1 and 2 that you need to adjust prior to and within each of the rides to keep the brace in place. But we're offering 2 colors. We've got a graphite and a white. And we've also introduced a 2XL for the coming season as well. So everything from the frames, the adaptive lower frame, impact protection, the new hinges, straps, knee grippers. The brace is smaller, closer to the body, and increasing your impact as well as your ligament protection. The great thing when you start talking about conformability, everything that's white or everything that's graphite on the new brace is conformable and will adapt and conform with your riding. So again, if you look at other braces on the market, they're fully rigid and your body moves around within them. This new brace, from the cuffs, impact guards, knee grippers, and the conformable lower, is going to secure and protect your leg like no brace has ever done before. So when we talk about the benefits of an expensive custom brace, this is actually better because it's going to work with you on the bike. A custom brace fits you the day that you're actually fitted, but it's still a rigid brace as you try to use it in the years to come. So again, we're offering small to 2XL, 2 colorways. Get into your local motorcycle dealer, try them on. I think you're going to be incredibly impressed, and we look forward to getting that feedback from Bally shortly too.